What's up, everyone? John here with Motivation Theory, running with an update, proof of life, if you will, that I'm okay, everything is okay. I have been kind of missing in action over the last several weeks. It's just life taking over. If you've been part of this channel for any number of years, you would have noticed that I have a tendency to kind of prioritize family and work and all of that stuff first. So when things get busy, when life gets overwhelming, I kind of retreat into myself and prioritize those things to kind of keep myself sane, to keep myself from burning out. I love YouTube. I love running. I love the ultra running community. All of you are super important to me. Every single day that I don't post or I don't put up a video, I'm thinking about all of you, and I appreciate all the well wishes, all of you reaching out, checking in on me. That means a lot. It really, really does. We have a large membership to the channel of folks who are, putting money on the line in support of this channel, and you all are greatly appreciated. Part of my planning and everything that I do in my life is around this channel too. It's just another leg to the chair that is my life. Summers are hard with baseball tournaments and just everything that's going on during the summer, and things have kind of gotten backed up because of COVID over the last year and a half. So, those things are now first and foremost the most important things, making sure that the family is taken care of, that they're doing things that they enjoy, because those things have been taken away from them also. After I got my second Moderna shot, I kind of started getting back into it. If you didn't pay attention to kind of the timeline, is I took off a little bit of time before my first shot just because I didn't know how I was going to react to it. And then I got the shot. Then I did the 80 miles 2 weeks in a row, so 160 miles. Did that back-to-back 80 miles, and then I got my second shot, I think a week, and then I got my second shot. And I didn't feel well for at least 2 or 3 weeks after that. I tried to fight it. I didn't know if it was allergies. I still don't even understand what it was. I don't know if my immune system was kind of having taken a hit, not being around a ton of people over the last year and a half, but I felt awful for about 2 weeks. And I didn't feel like going out and running. I didn't want to push things just because I wanted to take care of myself. I am 45, and I do push things. I do preach on this channel that you need to take care of yourself first. I don't like burnout. I don't like seeing people burn themselves out because they're obsessive compulsive about the miles and getting things done. And I say that with complete understanding that I am that way too. And it's taken a lot of years for me to kind of come to that realization that I need to find the balance in life. So not feeling well for that amount of time was difficult because I really wanted to be out running. I know that I have races in August and September and October and November. But to me, I have to look at the macro. I've been running consistently for well over a year and a half now. I've come back. So I don't want to overlook the macro view of what I've done, what I'm going to do for this kind of micro day-to-day thing. It's difficult when I miss my running days. It really, really is. And those of you who deal with this kind of obsessive, compulsive need to stay with things, which is a large part of you who do ultra running, I've learned to kind of just say, okay, look, to keep myself healthy, to keep myself sane, and to take care of those who love me and not put them after the activities that I love. I decided, I've learned to just kind of deal with that. I've decided to say, look, they're going to come first. Those things are going to come first, and I'm going to give myself a break. I'm going to give myself the leeway to kind of take a break. And that's what happens on this channel occasionally. And I didn't expect, after getting my second Moderna shot, that I would have an issue, and I still don't know 100% what it was. And I didn't want to come on and do a YouTube video and make it all about that and just for clicks and things like that, because I really don't know what it is. And I don't want to deter anybody who wants to get the shot, and I don't want to give fodder for those who want to argue against the shot. I'm somebody who doesn't like getting the flu shot. I don't ever really get the flu. I'm an extremely healthy person. I rarely get sick. But whether it be timing, whether it be coincidence, whatever it was, I didn't feel well for quite a while after that. I'm feeling well now, and I'm trying to get back into the rhythm, trying to get back into my normal workout pattern. I keep going out and just trying to keep things going, but I also have travel baseball, which is every single weekend. And, those of you who have kids understand that, time is fleeting. Those things are temporary. With my son, I only have 3 to 4 more years of that, unless he goes on to college. And, I don't want to kind of overstress myself and overstress everyone else with my activities. I've set myself up to do ultra running, to run for the rest of my life. And whether or not I perform as well as I want to in some of the fall races, it is what it is. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the best I can. And I'm going to try to balance all of this. I'm going to try to balance family and, being a husband, a job, a content creator, and part of this wonderful community, this motivation theory running community, which all of you are part of. I really appreciate all of you, and I really do. And if those of you who get to speak with me more personally, and a lot of the members do, this to be true about me, that I am very transparent, and I do honestly care about all of you, and I care about the message I put out there. I care about the content I put out there. I don't just crank out junk content for clicks. I just don't do that. If I care about a product, I will do it. I got shoes sitting right here from Mizuno because I honestly care about it, and I ran in those shoes for 10 years before I ever did a review on them, on one of their shoes. And that's just who I am. And I hope you all appreciate that about me. And we're not changing anything on this channel. We're going to be transparent. We're going to be honest. And we're going to talk about the struggles for those of us who do have those struggles. Those of us who identify that we have the need to kind of overdo things sometimes. But I'm here to tell you that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take care of yourself and to move on. This is about the long run. This is about the full picture. Like I said, the macro when it comes to running, that we're running for as long as we possibly can in life. So we don't want to throw that away for some temporary need to constantly push and get ourselves injured. So I am fine. I'm here. I'm going to do the best I can, and things will slow down and things will pick up for the channel, and I'll be creating content. Believe me, I got all kinds of plans. I have books with notes, all in them, for things I want to plan, the live broadcasts, hanging out with all of you, and those things are still on the plate. I'm just taking my time right now to kind of devote that to the family and keeping myself healthy, and we're going to hit it hard this fall. Now expect all of you out there to be putting all the work you can, when you can. That's what I'm doing, and we're going to hit this fall hard, and then we're going to start it all over again next year. And that's what's going on with me. I'm okay. I really am okay. And I don't think I've lost too much of my base. I'm still there. I've gone out on some runs. It's extremely hot in Virginia. It's just hot and humid, the 90s, 70, 80% humidity, so it's brutal. So it's kind of hard to judge if I've lost any base. But I always say when I train hard through the summer and I come out in the fall, you always see the hard work that you put in during those times where you think, just nothing is right, that everything is horrible and our running is awful in the heat. You see those benefits definitely in the fall when things cool off. So I appreciate all of you. If you are not a member, please click that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please click that thumbs up. It really does help me and support this channel. And if you are new to running and you're looking and you're struggling, or you're a runner who's fallen out of it, go ahead and click here and you can watch the entire series of my comeback starting in 2019 and 2020. I think there's a lot of motivation there. And to me, I like to go back and look at those videos too, just to see how far I've come and how far we've come over the last year and a half as a community. Thank you all. I will see you in the next video. Take care.